Hello everyone. I'd like to share with you today another run. The last time I shared the G chord, and someone asked me, would you show me the C? So we're going to do that one today. But before we get started, I wanted to show you a company that I found that sells instrument cables. And the name of it is the Rattlesnake Cable Company. They're out of Montana in Missoula. This is privately owned now. This is a small company. These are all handmade. And I'm just really happy with the cable that I received. I was using the Runway Audio, and they're good cables. These are handmade as well. You don't get a lot of noise with them. They're pretty reliable, except I've had a couple times now where it tends to short out here on this end here. And you can see this one, actually, I've got an email out to send it back because it has a lifetime warranty on it, because it's pops now right in here. It's probably my fault, because if this was a elbowed connection, it would be better. I've been using it here at the house with this acoustic, and when I'm trying to hold this instrument so that you can see what I'm playing, I think I put pressure on it. But nevertheless, it does have a lifetime warranty, so I'm going to send it back, and they'll send me another one. But in the meantime, I thought, well, let me look and see what else is out there, and I found the Rattlesnake Cable Company in Montana. And let me show you this. Let me see, I've got it on right now. I bought the rattlesnake color. You can get blues and reds and all kinds of things, but look at the end of that, how beautiful that is made. Their cables come standard with the Nutrix plugs, which means they have less noise. They connect really nicely, really tight. If you look at how the connection here is made on this one here, I've always had problems with this. It comes loose. See how it comes off like this? So that loosens up, and it can rattle if you're not careful. So you have to pay attention to that. I mean, it's minor. The cable itself is great. These cables are very quiet. I think they do good with your instrument, but there is a weakness here, because now twice this has failed on me. But you know, this has been 4 years now, so perhaps that's normal. So I can't fault that for that. But in the meantime, I found this company, and when you look at their cable ends, there's no play. I mean, this thing is solid. This is really, really well made, and I'm very happy with it. I think I bought this one. It was $47. It was a 6-footer, because of where I'm at. I don't need a lot of lead on it. So I did buy a 6-footer. In fact, I went back and purchased some patch cables from them too. I just think it's excellent. They had great service. I mean, they communicate with you the whole way. When you purchase, you get emails because you received it. You get emails when they start working on your order. You get emails when it's shipped, and it's just, the communication is so good. There's at no point do you not know where it's at. This one here, I got it within a couple days. I mean, that was really fast. So anyways, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. The Rattlesnake Cable Company in Montana. Check them out. Check out their website. They're a lot of fun too. The owner, his first name's Hank. I forgot his last name, but he even sends you an email with a recording of himself thanking you personally. I thought that was really cool. I mean, I realize that we have digital ways of doing these things, but still, to take the time, it's meaningful to me, because it's a connection. And this is a company that not only connects your guitars to electronics, but I get the feeling they like to connect with the customer as well. And so they have a lifetime warranty, and I have no reason to believe that they wouldn't back that. I honestly believe that you would hear from them immediately if you needed something. So check them out, Rattlesnake Cable Company, and you'll find the website. In fact, I'll put it in the description. All right, let's move on to our lesson. And by the way, if you're going to complain about me talking, I want to remind you that when I do these videos, put your finger across the bottom and you'll see the chapters. You can move ahead. You can just skip ahead. You don't have to listen to me. But I have to talk sometimes, so I can't get around that. All right. Well, enough of that. Let's move on to the lesson. Okay, so we're going to start out. We're going to be doing this in C. And one thing I want to note for those people that are always telling me they have problems with the C chord, there is a lot of videos out there with great tips on how to make a C chord and how to get your mind to remember to get to that position. But there's one of those tips that I think it needs to be highlighted, because I think it's so important. And I see it with new players. Well, their approach to the fingerboard is straight on, and you'll have a hard time if you're doing that. If you're trying to put your fingers straight on, not only you're going to feel stress in here, you're going to have problems getting your fingers to do what you want. It's going to feel very awkward. So a way around that is to bring your fingers in as a slant. You see how my fingers, they're not straight on, they're coming in at a slant. And the way you do this is to keep your elbow in, and then slightly, don't overextend, but slightly bring your wrist in. And when you do, it'll fall into place where these fingers will now be sort of at an angle. And you'll find you're still on your tips of your fingers, but it's at the angle that you're on those tips. And you'll find it easier to get a cleaner chord with that. So I just wanted to bring that out for those of you that are just starting out and you're having trouble with that C chord. Of course, I always teach my new students, you can, if you want to get through a song, just play the first 4 strings, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and just play this partial chord. In this case, it's actually A minor 7th, but but it'll fill for the C. Those notes are part of the C chord. Okay, but don't ever not learn the whole chords. You need that chord, okay, and you need to learn it up here too. We're going to look at that as we go along. Okay. So when you look at the C chord too, always, when you learn your chords, try to remember where the root note is for each of those chords that you're learning. For in this case here, we've got a C chord. I know this is a C, and I know that's a C. And that comes in handy for me, because now I know if I move up 2 frets, I'm playing a D and a D. And if I move up 2 frets, E and E. And of course, E to F is 1. E to F, B to C, always 1 fret up. Rest of it's 2 frets. But from E to 1 fret to F, and then move up 2 and you're at G. And so knowing that is very helpful. Maybe not right away, but it will be. So pay attention to that when you're learning your chords. Okay, back to the fact that we're playing a C chord scale. We start out with a C, and then we're going to take our middle finger and just move it up 1 fret, and then place your ring finger. It's just going to be on the second string 3rd fret. So actually, it's the shape of an A7th. If you know what an A7th is, it's that same shape. It's just up 1 fret. You're on the 3rd fret, and you're going to play strings 4, 3, 2. Thumb on 4, first finger on 3, second finger is going to play the second string, or excuse me, let me say that again. 4, and then your first finger, 3, and then the second string will be your middle finger. Of course, if you pick up the first string, it sounds a little bit off. Okay, so we're just going to play it that way. We're just going to play those 3 notes to move up on this. Hear that? Okay, so it's just 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. That's what I'm going to want you to do, okay? All right. Now, usually when I'm playing, my thumb is always taking care of strings 6, 5, and 4, and these 3 fingers take care of 3, 2, 1. It's not that I don't break the rules, I do all the time, but basically that's their job. So here we are, back to the C. First one's at the 3rd fret. It looks like that A7th shape, and then you're just going to move that up 2 frets. Hear that? So you went from... Okay, so now you have C. There's the first change. There's the 3rd one. Now, when you get to the 4th change here, you're going to go to a new shape. And it's going to be like this A minor 7th shape. Okay? Except it's going to be at the 6th fret. Okay? Your first finger's on the 6th fret, and then put the other in place. 4, 3, 2 is your strings. So you have... Got that? All right. Then just move that up 2 frets. Got that? All right. So C. Good. See how easy that is? You just have to practice it. Start in pieces. Just do that to start with. Okay? Just practice that. And then add the other 2. Okay, got that? Okay, now we're going to go a little further. We're going to go back to that A7th shape, the shape that looked like we're straddling that 3rd string. Okay, except now you're at the 10th fret. And then you're going to move up to the 12th fret. Okay, and then we're going to end. I'm not going to move. It would, if I had a 14 fret guitar here, I would go to that A minor 7th shape, just 1 fret up. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come over here to the 8th fret and make an F shape, because that is a C. Just an octave up. There's one here too. That's a D shape. If you get into the caged system, you start learning all these little partial chords that are part of it, those triads that are there. Okay, so let's hear what we have so far. We have the C, 6th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret, and then at the 8th fret. Okay? All right, so that's how you do it. So I'm going to let you practice that. And do it pieces at a time. And what I did right there was I straddled the 2nd string, made that see that shape right there. My ring finger is on the 12th fret. My middle finger is on the 3rd string, 12th fret, and I just play string 3, 1, 3, 1, string 3, 1, and I've just moved down 1 fret at a time, and then close it up with that C. Okay, that's the F shape. Okay, so we have. All right, so play around with that, have some fun with it. I hope I didn't go too fast for you, but take a look at the little charts that I put up, and hopefully that will help you as well. Don't forget to check out Rattlesnake Cable, even if you just go on site and look at it. I think they're a great company. I'm not being paid to say that. I just love it when I find, especially privately owned companies. Oh, I do know there's one thing. I am going to be going on a road trip. And the whole purpose of this road trip is for me to go visit stores, guitar stores across the country. This time I'm aiming for Tennessee. I'm hoping to get to Gallagher. And then I'm going to be going central United States, coming back across the Northern California, actually going to be going through Montana. So I'll probably visit some stores that I've been at before. But I'll be sharing that experience with you each day as I visit a guitar store. And we're going to have fun. That's going to come up at the end of July, probably around the 27th. I'll be leaving. And if you know of stores that I need to visit, please let me know about it, and mark your calendar so that you can be watching for Guitar Notes and Notions going on their road trip again this year, the annual road trip. All right, looking forward to it. I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.